Happy Friday, folks. Dan Skidmore here with Movement Mortgage with your weekly mortgage updates. Hope all is well in your world. Friday. What's different about this Friday? Hope nothing ominous is happening. Well, let me check the rates. Let me pull up the sheets right here. Okay, maybe no reason to panic here. So that little clip I showed you there, that yellow area is this week. That means it basically went up the whole week pretty much. So I'll bring it back for you. You can see it. All right, so we're taking that in. Yeah, so this is the worst week in the last 3 years for rates. The last 3 years is the worst week. So what's causing it? Well, I've heard different varying items so far, but mainly all of them seem to have a consensus that China is really the news on China and how well it's sort of going along. I mean, last Thursday they talked about an appointment to make a deal, and that boosted everything up on that day. So been a lot of concessions, people maybe a little some agreement going on. So anyway, let's see what actually happened here. So according to the notes that I'm reading here, they said rates have gone up about 20 basis points. Now I have seen it more of a 1/4%, a lot more than that, at least from my end that I'm seeing here. So if looking at conforming rates and such, I'm seeing about an 1/8% difference where we were earlier this week. So not a good week for rates. Now, what happened as far as talking points here? Again, we're still at a 3-year low, approximately. Again, this was a bad week, but overall rates are still low. And as far as the other talking point, if anybody asks what happened to the rates, to say that, well, there's trade items with China, things are looking good, so I think good for the economy usually is bad for mortgage rates. So in this case, it's the worst week in the last 3 years for rates. So we'll see if it counterbalances next week when the Feds meet, but let's see how the market reacted and how the mortgage application trends affected on this news. Well, really didn't really seem to care too much. Maybe the news didn't get out yet, but mortgage applications overall are up 2% from last week, and we're up 69% higher than last year. Now, on the breakdown, this is interesting because we see some more of that summertime bump. So we were on the purchase side, we have 5% more purchase transactions than last week, and this is 9% higher than last year at this time. Now, as far as the refinances, we're up 0.4. So really, same as last week. And this is up 169% better than last year at this time. All right, what's going on in mortgage news? Let's check it out. Well, happy anniversary, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, you lucky people, you. This is the 11th year in the conservatorship. That's right, you're 11th year taking all that money and being swept into the Treasury. Congratulations.
Happy anniversary, this special day!
Now, I jest, but there are talks of the privatization coming back. The plans of it so far have been sort of prompted and praised by NAR and some on the mortgage side as well. So we'll see what ends up. Plans are still up in the air, I guess, but we'll have hopefully more concrete details. Right now, they just talked about them. I haven't really seen anything too concrete just yet. All right, now, as far as anything else going on in the marketplace, I have an interesting survey done that was done by Realtor.com. Now, this is basically a way to understand what the recession and how the methodology and what is being talked about out there and the consumer point of view on this. So, Realtor.com did a survey about the recession, and 11% of responders say they believe we're going to be a recession by the end of this year. So that's not happening since we need 2 quarters back to back, but, just an idea. Also, 33% of respondents said we'll be in a recession in 2020. Now, of that 33%, 56%, if that's true, 56% of them will stop looking for a home. So, again, we're trying to combat this with our knowledge and information. Now, one's a little gun-shy still from 2008, and they're thinking that recession, real estate are connected hand in hand. When recession hits, that real estate will just plummet down like it did before. And as I've shown in my class, and also we can see number-wise, I'll pull up the graph here for you so you can see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, the last 50 years, we've still been okay. Those little gray bars there are the recession points, and you can see the appreciation, for the most part, on during the recessions has increased. The 1 point omitting being 2008 was the exception, as that was a real estate-driven recession. I could talk about for a long time on this, but again, try to keep this video short for everybody. Now, yes, we got beat up a bit on lenders-wise on rates this week.
One more round.
Yes, but you know what? There's no bell being run.
I didn't hear no bell.
Thank you, Rocky. Love that clip. But if I can do anything to help and combat some of that information you're filling out there and help educate your clients on what to expect during the next few months, please let me know. Hopefully we'll see some more progression as the Feds come into the meeting next week. We're expecting to see a lower rate. We'll see. That's it. Hope all is well with you, and have yourself a good day and a great weekend. As always, good luck out there. Bye-bye.